Right now at 5, we're learning more about a 2-year-old who was shot while watching TV inside a Jacksonville home. That shooting happened about 9 last night. The bullet that hit the 2-year-old came from somewhere outside the house.
That house is on Mount Herman Street, just a few blocks north of the intersection of I-95 and West 8th Street. News4JAX reporter Ann Maxwell joining us live from UF Health downtown. Ann, what do we know about how the toddler's doing?
Joy, last we heard from JSO around midnight last night, that toddler was in critical but stable condition. Today, I talked to his great aunt. She says he's here at the hospital recovering and he's doing okay after being shot in the lower leg.
The latest victim of Jacksonville's gun violence, a 2-year-old inside a house at the end of a cul-de-sac. His great aunt didn't want to go on camera, but told News4JAX the child had been staying with her in Jacksonville for a few months to get him away from a bad situation in Michigan. Her partner called the shooting unfathomable.
The house that was hit is right by this bike path. So the child's great aunt says she thinks somebody may have been in a shootout here and one of the bullets just happened to go through that window where her great nephew was watching TV.
She says she heard 2 shots, grabbed the toddler and hit the ground, and then heard more gunfire. She says her great-nephew didn't even realize he'd been hit, and officers arrived in what seemed like an instant. According to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, they responded after ShotSpotter notified them of multiple shots fired. A neighbor who didn't want to go on camera said he heard maybe 10 to 12 shots, and it sounded like an automatic weapon. Whoever was shooting remains at large. Neighbors like Colby Nelson told News4JAX they're on edge.
How does that make you feel as somebody who lives out here? Does it make you nervous?
Unfortunately, it does, but sadly you get kind of used to it or desensitized. It upsets me that this is what this area is known for, by the rest of Jacksonville. It's kind of humiliating, honestly, that's just this violent element is always persistent around here.
JSO says this is an active investigation. Their contact info is on the screen. They're asking anybody who has any information about what happened to reach out, and anonymous tips can be made to Crime Stoppers. And again, the last update we got from JSO was last night. They said they were searching for surveillance video. They didn't have any suspect information, and they were working to determine if this was a targeted shooting. But again, that child's great aunt says she thinks it was just a stray bullet. Reporting live in Jacksonville, Ann Maxwell, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Ann.